Bitcoin was doing its thing to begin the year, up roughly 40% year to date. Some of the top crypto related ETFs were also doing their thing. They were up even more, roughly 75 to 100%. So this video is going to discuss the top 5 best performing crypto related ETFs year to date. So the first one is the Kyrie Bitcoin Miners ETF, and it exclusively focuses on Bitcoin miners. Top 10 holdings are all Bitcoin miners such as CleanSpark, DigitalHost Technology, Bitfarms, Hive Blockchain Technologies, and Riot Platform. So let's just go to the charts. This is the monthly chart, and what you can see is that at least this particular ETF, the Kyrie Bitcoin miners, is fairly new. It's about a year old, and when we entered crypto winter, it just collapsed. So even though it's up 100%, it's a great time to still get in, because we can at least see it reach all-time highs within the next 12 to 18 months. So I'm going to mark this off as and we're going to say that is monthly buyers at the 450 level. Let's go to the weekly. Okay, so what we see right here on the weekly chart is we can see the weekly candle closing above the 20 simple moving average, and it's respecting the 20 simple moving average right now. If prices can hold in this range area, we're also going to see a crossover, probably for the first time ever, where the this is the 26 EMA, or simple moving average, and this is the 13 simple moving average. So if we get a crossover, that could be confirmation that we have bullish momentum in the ETF. Let's go to the daily. Now on the daily chart, we can see the 200 simple moving average serving as resistance at the moment. If we can get a couple of closes on the daily chart above the 200 simple moving average, that is very bullish. But the areas of interest on a pullback, if Bitcoin and the whole crypto space pulls back, I love these two areas right here. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Move that into play here. That's daily buyers at $6. And we'll say daily buyers at 5.15. So I wouldn't chase price. If we end up breaking out, then we'll have to find another entry. But maybe price is exhausted and get a pullback. I think anywhere close to the $6 level would be a buy and just ride it out. Okay, the next ETF is the VanEck Digital Asset Mining ETF. The symbol is DAM. Looks very similar, right, to the Valkyrie ETF that we looked at, although it appears less liquid. So this ETF also focuses on the Bitcoin miners. The top 10 stocks include, again, Riot Platforms, the Hive Blockchain Technologies, HUD-8 Mining, which is a mining company, public mining company based out of Canada. You have CleanSparks again, Marathon Digital. One of the differences between this ETF and the Valkyrie is that this particular ETF, the VanEck, also holds positions in companies like Coinbase, Galaxy Digital, and Silvergate Capital, which I will be doing a video on Silvergate Capital sometime today probably. So let's go to the chart. It's very similar. I'm going to say we'll say 650. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, I think the $6 level is a good entry if and when it pulls back. Right, you had a gap up and it was off to the races. You had another gap and which got filled, right? And then we were off to the races again. Let me see if there's a cleaner. And right now price is reacting to we'll call that weekly sellers at 1250. Alright, let's go down to the daily chart. Yeah, so I would also say the VanEck is less liquid also than the Valkyrie. I think any pullbacks to the $6-7 level would be a good entry to go long and then ride that one out. The next one also is a VanEck, but it's VanEck Digital Transformation, and that has a DAP as its ticker symbol. Again, you see the theme? Same price pattern. Now, this particular ETF, it invests in companies involved in all aspects of the digital asset ecosystem. However, Coinbase is the top holding. Coinbase, I believe, came out with earnings. They were bad, price dropped, and then recently they got upgraded, and then price rose. Maybe it got upgraded because price was now at a fair value or undervalued. I don't know. The second largest holding of this particular ETF is Square, aka Block. And the third largest holding is MicroStrategy. So if you haven't heard about MicroStrategy, They are the next to the forgot the particular. It's not an ETF, um, but they are the second largest entity holder of Bitcoin. They have over 100,000 Bitcoins that they purchased over the last 24 months. All right, so let's just go to the, and again, I'm going to say drop. Yeah. So it looks like $3 might be the level to buy at. We have to clear this 550 level, but hopefully we can get a pullback first. Let's see. This is the weekly. Yep. So once again, yeah, this area right here. Just going to shade that in red. Red means weekly zone. Again, price is just dealing with these sell wicks here. Alright, let's see if we can find a good entry on the daily chart. Yeah, we got two levels that I like. So I'm going to take this off. I'll leave it there. We have a level of buyers at $3. And another level at $2.90. So we'll say $3.40. And level of buyers at say $2.80. So pullbacks to this area, say 350 to 250, it's a good entry to pick up some shares to go long and just hold it. Right? Over the years, price will easily eclipse the high of $38. Okay, next one is the Bitwise Crypto Industry Innovator ETF, and that ticker symbol is BITQ. Right off the back, this is definitely more liquid than the VanEck Digital Transformation ETF. Similar pattern, right? So all these are reaching bottoms, right? It's bullish as far as I'm concerned. Looks like $4 might be a good entry to go long. Let's go to the weekly chart. Don't really see much. Maybe, again, I said $4 to begin with here. Around the $3.50 to $4. Let's see if there's an entry on the daily. Yep, very similar to the VanEck. We have daily buyers. We'll call that 430. Daily buyers at 360. So again, any pullbacks to the $3 to $4 range is a great opportunity to get some shares to take it long. And again, the all-time high was 35.67. So if you can get it at 4, it's a 9x, 10x return over the long run. Okay. And the last one on the list is the Global X Blockchain ETF. Ticker symbol is BKCH. This one is also pretty liquid. So this one invests in cryptocurrencies and blockchain as a whole. Block, aka Square, is the largest weighting, accounted for nearly 18% of the fund. Then you got NVIDIA also in the top 10. NVIDIA is a semiconductor stock or company used in crypto mining, and most recently to compute the AI revolution. Okay, so very similar to all the ETFs that we looked at. $15 may be a great entry point. Right now, price is at $21.59. I'm going to go down to the weekly chart. Very similar to the other ETF that we just looked at. I believe it was Bitwise, right? So I think we have an opportunity at the $14 area and the $13 area. So let's go down to the weekly. Let's see. Very similar. So usually in the trading world, birds of a feather flock together. And what I mean by that is stocks in a sector or industries are going to pretty much go in the same direction, because the move in a stock is greatly influenced by the stock market as a whole and the sector. The company has very little influence on the stock's direction and momentum. It's all about the industry, the sector, and the overall broader markets. Okay, so we'll call this daily buyers at 16.50. And daily buyers at 14. Again, pullbacks to the 16 to 14 level these are all generational buys. And again, this all-time high was, wow, 165. So it gets to all-time highs again, you're looking at a 10x. Now, going through all these ETFs, I would say the VanEck digital transformation was the least liquid. All of these have an asset under management rather, of I think 50 to 100 million, so they're small, but over time they're going to get large, right? As people want exposure to Bitcoin, indirectly to buying Bitcoin. So again, I'll just recap the top crypto-related ETFs that one can invest in, and my suggestion is just to ride it out for the next 10 years, or at least into 2030. You have the Valkyrie Bitcoin Miners ETF. Ticker symbol is WGMI. You have the VanEck Digital Asset Mining ETF. The ticker symbol is DAM. You also have the VanEck Digital Transformation ETF. The ticker symbol is DAPP. You have the Bitwise Crypto Industry Innovators. Their ticker symbol is BITQ. You have the Global X Blockchain ETF. Their ticker symbol there is BKCH. Again, all of these ETFs are up anywhere from 75 to 100% year to date. Bitcoin is up roughly 40% year to date. Bitcoin is trading at roughly 22,000. If we see Bitcoin get to say 100,000 over the next 18-24 months, all of these ETFs will have exceeded their all-time highs. So you're looking at an easy 7 to 10x return if you can get in any of these ETFs on a pullback to the areas I denoted. Until next time.